Hi, this is John Miller, Associate Editor of IGN Xbox 360, and today we are looking at Rainbow Six Vegas. Finally, Team Rainbow is back after a long wait in its next-gen debut, and with Ubisoft Montreal developing, Vegas has returned the Rainbow Six series to form, and this game is actually one of the best shooters of the year. Now, the story is simple. Bad guys have taken over Las Vegas, and it's up to you to stop them. There were plenty of plot twists along the way we're not going to ruin for you here. Keep in mind, this is a Tom Clancy game, and you know Tom likes to twist and turn with the storyline. But just know that you're going to move from Mexico to the floors of well-known casinos and outside onto the Las Vegas Strip, and then finally you're going to end up on top of the Hoover Dam. So you're going to see plenty of action. Now, Rainbow Six Vegas features an all-new control scheme, most notably a fantastic new cover system. Basically, you're going to walk up to a piece of cover like a wall, a bush, a product-placed Dodge Durango, and you're going to pull the L trigger. And immediately you're going to be sucked in, and the camera will switch to a third-person perspective. From there, you can blind fire around corners, you can move from side to side. You're also able to aim at enemies while still behind cover, and then at the very last minute, while you have your reticle right on an enemy's face, you're able to pop up out of cover, squeeze the trigger, pull off a round, get a headshot, get back into cover. I love this cover system. I think it's even better and more intuitive than what we've seen in Gears of War. And I go back and play some other first-person shooters like the excellent Call of Duty 3, and I'm sitting there wanting this cover system. It's something that every first-person shooter could benefit from. It's that good. And some of the other highlights you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to rappel down the sides of these skyscraping casinos. You're going to be able to actually invert on the rope and crawl down the side of a wall upside down until you get a good angle on a terrace, and you're going to be able to get a headshot from outside, upside down on a rope. It's an awesome, sweet move, especially in multiplayer. Now, of course, being a Tom Clancy game, this game is Clancy-proof. What that means is that every weapon is real to a T. In single player, you're going to carry 3 weapon slots, 2 gadget slots. You're going to have submachine guns like the MP5N, a light machine gun like the MG36, assault rifles like the AK-47. Everything is real and looks exactly like the real-life counterpart. Now, the single-player game is pretty fantastic, but multiplayer is really where Rainbow Six Vegas shines. Up to 16 players can jump on Xbox Live, and there are a variety of cool game modes like Retrieval and Attack and Defense, my personal favorite. Now, back is persistent elite creation. Basically, you're going to create an online persona, and the more you play, you're going to unlock more guns and more gear. You can even unlock pink camouflage if you want. You can even put your own face on your character using the Xbox Live Vision camera. So you're going to see a lot of ugly terrorists out there online. Still, the highlight of online has got to be the 4-player co-op. One with 4 players, I obviously like it better than Halo 2 and Gears of War because you and your teammates over the live headsets are going to actually decide together how you're best going to breach a room. Who's going to rappel upside down? Who's going to fast rope in and break the glass? Who's going to put a breaching charge on the door and burst through? Coordinating together is totally awesome, and it really pulls you into the game even more than the single player mode. Visually, Vegas looks great. You can actually see some of the casinos, like you'll see the Eiffel Tower of the Paris Casino. You'll see the fountains of the Bellagio. There's some hilarious dialogue between terrorists where they're just waiting around talking about what their favorite video game is. Or then again, there's some gritty dialogue where you're going to burst into a room and your squad mate's going to be like, "On your knees, on your knees." Girl will start talking, and then he'll just interrupt her and say,
"Like Marcelo."
Keep in mind, this is a Tom Clancy game. It is M for mature, and this game is not for kids. But the gritty realism is awesome, and at times hilarious. In the end, Rainbow Six Vegas is a total package. Looks good, sounds great, and plays fantastic. It really returns the Rainbow Six series to form, which is the best tactical shooter out there. To check out the full review, log on to IGN.com.